Okay, confession. Sometimes I have to ask my hairstylist how my mom is doing. Oh, so bad. Okay, so my mom and I share the same stylist, which is cute, right? I'm much better now. But there was a time in my life, especially when my kids were really little and whatever, excuses, that I didn't contact my mom as much as I should have and wanted to. And so she would go see our hairstylist a lot more often than I would. So when I would get there, she would ask, how's your mom doing? And I'm like, you would probably know a lot better than I would. Man, if you are anything like me, a busy introvert, it's so easy to let our people slip. Not because they aren't incredibly important, but just because life. That is why people are one of the core pillars of Sprouted Planners. People are arguably one of the things that matter most in our lives. They also take a lot of work and they can be messy, but it is so worth it. So here are the 3 ways that Sprouted Planner can help you have better relationships. Number 1, name your home team. So this concept comes from Shauna Niequist, and she talks about your home team being those people that are like your ride and die people, the people you can call in the middle of the night, the people that you will gladly go help. If something big happens in your life, these people should hear from you first. You know what I mean? Like, you understand what I'm saying here. So that's Shauna's concept. And then Greg McEwen really opened my eyes when he was talking about the level of importance in your relationships too. So he kind of talks about there being like a 3-tier level here where your top tier people are the people that matter like the absolute most. You have the most influence on these people. When things aren't right with them, nothing is right in your life. So a lot of times this is like your spouse and your kids, like the people that you live in your house with typically. So I know when I'm fighting with my husband, my whole rest of my life is affected by that. So it's like your top people. And then you have like the 2nd-tier people, and they are incredibly important to you as well. So this is usually like your direct family, kind of outside your own family unit, close friends, there's like work wife, co-workers, like these people that are really close to you that you want to invest in. And then there's that like bottom tier. I know this sounds bad, but hopefully you understand the heart of it. Those like bottom tier, you're more like acquaintances and neighbors that you aren't super close to, but they're still in your neighborhood. And all these people that are still in your life and they still affect your life. So marrying these 2 concepts, you come up with your home team. So you got your top tier and your 2nd-tier people. That kind of makes up your home team people. We only have limited resources. We only have limited time, limited energy. And so it's really important to identify those people that you want to be investing in. So that is the first step, is just naming these people, getting it down on the paper. Okay, so here in Sprouted Planners, here is the action page for your people. So we talk about what I just said over here about the home team and the kind of level of importance that you have. And then we have what you should do. So over here is where you put your people. So you name all your home team up here, boop, 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 across here. And then here is that relationship level key here. So you take a color, 3 different colors, and you fill in here. And you already have your people listed. And so you take your 1000X people, your most important people, the people you want to spend the most energy on, for you make the most difference in their life, vice versa, and you color these little circles up here with that color. For your 10X people, those are the people directly outside of here that are still very important. You would color that color in their circles, and then anyone who is 1Xers, you would color them that color. Number 2 is setting connection intentions with them. Set your intentions for each person, how often and how you really want to connect with them. So setting those connection intentions. We have our people listed here. We're going along with it. And then under here is where you would list how often and how you want to connect with them. So for example, on mine, my own planner, I have my husband Aaron right here. Then I have our 1 time a month date and then 1 weekend getaway. And then from there, I have my daughter Gracie, my son Oliver, my mom, my stepsister, my stepbrother, etc. So for my daughter, on here, I have Smile More. That sounds silly, but that is one thing I want to do more this year with my kids, is just smile more. Build her up more and then cook together. So that's my intention with my daughter this year. With my son, I have once a quarter mommy Oliver dates and then engage more in his interests. So you do this for every person. Usually you're gonna see your people more than this, you're gonna talk to them more than this, but this is like your most intentional thing that you can do with them that is really gonna deepen that relationship. And number 3 is that Sprouted planners have a monthly reminder to set action to your intention. So here we have, I am in the hourly planner right now, by the way. In your monthly spread here, you have that intentional checklist where it's monthly reflection, values, people, year list, previews. So right in the middle there is your people. So as you are planning your month out, you are gonna look back on that people section and you're gonna read through your intentions for the people. And you can do one of two things. You can either, as you're planning, you can be texting people, calling them, setting something up right on here, or you could include on your to-do list, set up a coffee date with whoever. I did a whole blog on this as well, so I did some more tactical ideas of how to really put your people intentions into action. Not only do you have that monthly checklist, but you also have your reflection booklet that comes with every signature planner. So the daily, weekly, hourly planners automatically come with the reflection booklet. So when you are in here, so we're in the month of February, when you go in here, you are then going to answer questions about what your intentions were with your people and how it went. And then as you're looking forward, you are going to set people intentions here as well. So you have a bunch of separate touch points that are going to help you not only plan out and execute on deepening those relationships with your people, it's going to gently hold you accountable as well. So you are bringing those intentions and putting it into action in your planner to get it done and get it scheduled. I also wrote a blog post on this, so I came up with 20 ideas you can use to connect with your people, but it's all about the action. So it's like a 2-step process. You have your intention, that's really important, and then you got to put it into action there. So those are the 3 ways that Sprouted Planner can help you better your relationships. By first naming your home team, second, setting intentions of how you want to cultivate that home team. And third is the reminder to put it all into action. So if this sounds like something that you would really love to have in your life, that accountability, that help, grab yourself a Sprouted Planner at sproutedplanner.com. So grab one of those if you haven't yet. Okay, now I want to hear from you. What is your favorite way to connect with people? What is it when you walk away from that, whatever it is, you're just filled up because that was just so effective? What fills my bucket and deepens my relationship most with people is that one-on-one. Getting coffee, bringing coffee over to their house, vice versa, and just talking for hours. I just find that deepens our relationships best. So I'm curious what your favorite way to connect with your people are. Thank you so much for spending your precious time watching this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Arguably,